90% don't mean well. Why don't they mean well? Because they want to see, they've gone through, they have where they're coming from. They don't mean well. Then what is it that you are going to do for yourself? What you're going to do for yourself is for you to have a purpose. That is the only way you can make your own life meaningful. How many of you do have a purpose? If I ask you, Timothy, okay. What are your 3-year goal plans? Let's say 3 months. What do you see yourself doing in 3 months? 3 months. What do you see yourself doing? I'm not speaking on him. Most of you don't even know what you want. You don't even have a plan for the next 3 months. You know that? You don't have a plan. It's what life throws at you. You take it. You now start battling with it. Oh, I failed my life. Oh, I didn't get admission. What is the next thing? I need to wait for another 6 months. It is what life is throwing at you. You have plans that, okay, if this is not working, this is the next thing. If this is not working, this is the next thing. What am I saying? Have a purpose for your life. What is the purpose? My purpose is, I want to join the service industry. I want to join the retail sector, the hospitality sector. And when I join, I'm joining for 5 years. That 5 years, it is easy for you, if you have a purpose, what you are doing, you know, see, in the service industry, what is expected of you are just as simple as ABC. There are like 4 things which is required for you to deliver in any service industry. And what is it? There are 4 things. The 4 things is what? You greet your customer. You offer yourself a service, you help them, you listen to them, and you invite them back. Those are the 4 things. And you do all those 4 things with a smile. If you understand that 4 things very well, okay, maybe I should write it down. If you understand those 4 things, you greet. Now, I'm trying to make it as simple as possible for you. You listen. There are methods at which you listen. Some people say, I listen attentively. If you are listening attentively, you are talking to me. I'm smiling, I'm listening attentively. If I ask you, sorry, what did I ask you? Sorry, I didn't get what you said at the initial stage. So I always tell people, you don't listen attentively in the retail sector. You listen actively. You listen, okay, sir, you acknowledge, you make confirmation statement, and you do what? You invite them back. You invite them back. Who are the people you are inviting? Who are the them? Customers. Good. Let me write it down. All this must be done with what? Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So what am I trying to say here? I made mention of going to Shell, and they said they are coming down, they are pulling Shell down, they are doing this, and I said no employer of the world means well for you. If they mean well for you, someone that had an it could be you. I'll tell you that 40% of most of the oil servicing employees of the workforce are contract staff. Do you know that? 40% of their workforce, of their employees, are contract staff. Do you know that? Hello? Do you know that? Do you know what a contract staff is? I'm finding it difficult because maybe you guys do not work. I'm from your level. Do you know what a contract staff is? Yes. Let me tell you what a contract staff is. A contract staff is not entitled to any benefits. A contract staff, I can look at you, I don't like your face today. Please go. What we have together is on contract basis. Do you understand? You are not compelled to stay with me, or you are not bound to stay with me for, I don't know, you are not bound to, can anybody help me here? You are not bound to
any agreement.
To give me 100% of your commitment. When I say 100%, there's some people you work with and say, I can't leave those people. We have a relationship. I can't just leave. We have something binding. There's a letter, and I need to give them notes. Even if they are going, I'm not saying you can't go. I give them 30 days. Contract staff, you can tell me, sorry, I'm not going to work with you. From tomorrow, I'm not going to work. Even if you are the staff, that job will suffer. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or they can look at it and tell you that we don't want you. And they can tell you, oh, we don't want you. Where do you start your life with? And they say you don't want you. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is contract staff. Contract staff are people that are not on the payroll of the organization. They are on the payroll, but they are on the payroll as just one of them. Those are assistants. And 40% of the oil servicing company, if you gain employment to yourself, they don't care. They take as a contract staff so they can fire you and hire you. And the same thing is now happening. It's not a good thing for you to be a contract staff. The same thing is happening in the banking sector. You see a lot of people which are a banker and in sales, and you see them working on their food, looking for customers. True, of course. Don't you see them? Yes. Mm-hmm. You see them, yeah? They are not the bank staff. The bank staff that is a marketer will go out with the company's pool card to project the company's image in a positive manner. But because they are like soldiers, they hire, they hire soldiers, banking soldiers, they are bankers that are soldiers. We don't care. We are on contract. Okay, you bring this number, we'll give you this commission, go. If you like, don't come tomorrow. Go. The job is not secure. The employer don't care about it, that means they don't mean well. If you go to telecoms, all the call centers that they say, they are not the staff of the telecommunication company. Hello? I guess you know that. Most of them, maybe it's that one company that will hire them, they will now deploy them to Etisalat, MTN, to go and start working there. They are not their staff. That means there's no benefit, there's no service, there's no end of service benefit, there's nothing. You can't say you're going on leave, they will pay you. No. So, what am I trying to say? In the service industry, it is not so. In the service industry, you are always taken as an employee because there is so much commitment that is expected from you to their customers. So they take you like their babies. You are the lifeline. I'm not saying others are not the lifeline of the other people. They are the lifeline. They are the lifeline of, they are the success of that business. Whether it's Artee, whether it's Radisson Blue, whether it's Intercontinental, if you don't treat their customers well, they will not come back. And if they don't come back, there's every reason that they're not going to be in business. So they themselves, they don't pay that much. The services don't pay that much. But it's expected that what you are going with, you are not going the same person. Let me stop for the retail sector that I know of. It is very easy for you to be a retailer if you have a purpose in the retail sector. I know what I'm going to do with this company. I'm going there. I'm spending just 5 years. I'm spending more than 5 years. At the end of my 5 years, I want to have that one. What is it I want to do? I want to understand what merchandising. In fact, at that 5 years, they're not going to do it. Because you have a purpose. You'll be so much relevant that when the retailers are coming, you'll be the one that will name your price. I want to talk about you before I talk about the general retail sector, the potential in the retail sector. From the retail sector, you can have your own business. It's a business that you can start with 300,000. It's a business you can start with $500,000. It's a business you can start with 100,000. You are committed. If you understand what it takes to do the business. As a banker, if you don't have certain amount of money, you can't set up a bank. Even an investment house, you can't set it up. Hello? Are we together?
Yes, sir.
You cannot set it. Telecoms, you can't have a mass. Not to talk of you want to buy 100 handsets that you want to start selling with your network. Those sectors requires mega capital to set up. But the retail sector, you don't need mega capital to set up. And there are different change of career pattern in this retail sector. I can start naming. There's something called supply chain. There's something called supply chain. Don't worry. There's something called supply chain. There's something called operation. A department called supply chain. In supply chain has some department. There's logistics. It's not no, we can't go that route. No, I'm just telling you that in the retail sector, people say, oh, you buy, you sell. It's much more than that. There's supply chain. We call it supply chain. Supply chain management, yeah? There's something called cold chain management. All these things, I'm not telling you to write it. I'm just telling you a career that you can have. There's operation. This one has logistics. There's something called Central Distribution Center. I can't write it there. Central Distribution Center, CDC. There's something they call merchandising. There's something called bits and bytes. Bits and bytes is computers. There's something called electronics. And all these places that I'm telling you, they come with different skills and passion. A few of you might like phones. It might be phones that you like, that you are good at, gadgets, just gadgets. And you don't even sell a gadget, it's not as easy as you think. You need to be able to differentiate the last model. You need to be able to differentiate techno from infinite. The functionality, what makes techno, what makes Phoenix, what makes Samsung, what makes. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. And you need to keep yourself abreast all the time. When I say every time, because they're always releasing different phones every day. When we talk of computer, you need to understand what the function of computer is, what they want to do before, the capacity that can serve them. All those things are there. When we talk about merchandisers, you see, you go into all those shops, organized retail, you go into, okay, let me talk for ShopRite, not computer. When you walk into our shop, do you know there are methods to those magnets, those eyes that you see that are arranged. The first eye that you come across when you enter the shop is called the serial eye. Serial eye. Don't write. I'm just telling, you see what I'm saying? I'm just telling you guys that they are signs to all those layouts that you see. Their methodology to all those things that you see. They don't just say because I'm a retailer, you pack this one, you put it here. You pack this one. The lights that are being used, the science behind the lights. The lights that is used at a fresh session. When I say fresh, you go there, you want to buy vegetables, you want to buy carrots, you want to buy all these things. It's different. The light that is being, so See, it's a sector that